From the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU8 Sports.
The Missouri baseball team began playing the SEC tournament yesterday against Texas A&M. The Tigers look to take their ace Tanner Houck to the mound with a spot in the double elimination part of the bracket on the line. Cloudy skies in Hoover, Alabama for the opening round SEC tournament matchup. Mizzou took on an Aggie team that swept a 3-game series last month in Columbia. This game tied at 4 after just 2 innings. Tanner Houck never got comfortable in this one. As a defensive miscue here for Mizzou, Robbie Glendenning with a nice play, but Matt Burler can't find the bag, and a run scores to make it 5-4 Texas A&M. Next batter, the sac bunt, is executed to perfection. Austin Homan and Houck giving up 6 earned runs on the day, and it's only the bottom of the third. The lead would not hold long, however, as Robbie Glendenning belts one over the right field fence for a grand slam, and Glendenning finished the day with 5 ribbies, and the Tigers are back on top in this seesaw affair 8-6. And something was in the air as the ball continued to fly out of the yard. Mizzou was not done as Chris Cornelius steps to the plate with an opposite field shot that sneaks into the Texas A&M bullpen and tacks on another run for the Tigers' 9-6 lead. A short outing for Houck, as you see Cornelius around the bases. A short outing for Houck as Beezer comes in and pulls his starter after just 4 1/3 innings of work and 7 earned runs. The Tigers did not need pitching today as they outlast Texas A&M in this slugfest 12-7 and take on LSU, the 2 seed, tomorrow afternoon. The Cardinals and Dodgers opened up their series yesterday, and runs were at a premium. Bottom 1, Yasmani Grandal gets things started early for the Dodgers. A solo shot to give them an early 1-0 lead. Grandal's 5th home run on the season. Fast forward to the 9th inning, and a heads-up base running as this one gets away from Kershaw. Randall Grichuk rounding third and scores on the play. Clayton Kershaw cannot believe it, and we are headed to extras. Bottom 13, Logan Forsythe at the dish, rips one down the right field line into the corner. Piscotty has some trouble with it, and the throw would not be in time as Enrique Hernandez scores all the way from first, and the Dodgers take the series opener 2-1 in 13 innings. Royals and Yankees at it again. 7th meeting in 10 days for the two clubs, and this is Game 2 in the Big Apple. Bottom 5, Chris Carter out of the 9-hole crushes a 420-foot bomb to draw first blood. New York 2-0. Yankees rookie Jordan Montgomery was dealing early until Lorenzo Cain matches Carter with a blast of his own, and KC cuts the deficit in half 2-1 now. The Yankees bullpen could not hold the lead, however. A go-ahead 2-run home run by the red-hot Jorge Bonifacio, his 6th homer of the year, and the Royals are back on top 3-2. Whit Merrifield and Mike Moustakas would join in on the fun and add some insurance and cruise to a much-needed 6-2 win, staying only 2.5 back of the division lead. The state high school baseball playoffs continue. The powerhouse Jefferson City Jays, 27-2 on the season, look to advance one step closer to the state title. Jeff City's Grant Wood gave up 3 in the top of the first, but the deficit wouldn't last long. Bottom half of the inning, Wood helps his own cause and sends one over the left field wall for a 2-run shot, cutting the Jays' deficit to just 1. Later in the game, Wood continues to be his own run support and ties the game up with an RBI double to right field corner. Jacob Warwick scores on the play, and the game is tied at 3. Gavin Strobel would take over from there. He also had a 2-run home run later in the inning and gave the Jays all the cushion they needed with an RBI single in the 5th. The Jays are on their way to the quarterfinals with a 6-3 win and will host Springfield Kickapoo tomorrow. Over at Legion Field, Helias hosting Bolivar. Bottom 1st, Alex Bush-Jost with a single to the right side. Zachary Stiles scores Crusaders 1-0. Later in the inning, Parker Schneiders drops one in front of the left fielder, and that scores another run. The Crusaders double their lead. Still in the 1st, Jeremiah Heckman sends one. As you see the crowd react, Jeremiah Heckman sends one deep to left. It stays in the yard, however, but it's good to score 2 more Crusaders. It only takes Helias 5 innings as the Crusaders win 10-0 and advance to host Aurora tomorrow. And that's it for sports.